The human brain begins a battle with you the moment you wake up each morning. The alarm rings, your responsibilities flash through your mind, and for a brief moment you promise yourself, I'll start today. Today will be different. Yet before your eyes fully open, your brain pulls you back toward the warmth of your bed, the comfort of the couch, and the glow of your phone screen. One part of you wants to take action, while the other part quietly sabotages every plan you've made. And each time, you repeat the same harsh question. Why can't I do it? Why don't I have discipline? What's wrong with me? This is where the truth begins. The problem isn't you. The problem is that your brain is still running an ancient program built for a world that no longer exists. For hundreds of thousands of years, the human brain evolved only to ensure immediate survival, which makes many of the skills required in the modern world completely unnatural to it. For our ancestors, the most important things were escaping danger, finding food, and preserving energy. There was no guarantee of tomorrow. Planning ahead, working for hours at a desk, or exercising for long-term health offered no survival advantage. So the brain learned to choose quick rewards, avoid risks, and conserve as much energy as possible. This program still runs inside you today, but your environment has changed. Surviving is easy now. Being productive and consistent is the challenge. Success requires exactly what our brains evolved to avoid: focus, discomfort, uncertainty, and long-term effort. Neuroscience is very clear. The brain always chooses the path of least resistance. And most of these choices happen without conscious awareness. Long before you decide whether to work out, your brain has already chosen the couch. The moment you plan to study, your brain pulls you toward the instant dopamine of social media. The brain is not rational. It is efficient, even if something benefits you in the long run. If another option feels good right now, the brain will choose the immediate reward. This is why blaming yourself is meaningless. You're fighting millions of years of evolutionary programming, and willpower alone is not enough to win that fight. Behavioral science shows that much of human behavior is driven by automatic habits and environmental cues. Nearly half of what we do each day happens without conscious decision-making. If your phone is on the table, you'll grab it. The screen lighting up once is enough to trigger dopamine anticipation. If a book is invisible, it won't be read. If unhealthy snacks are easily accessible, they will be eaten. If your gym bag is in the car trunk, you will find reasons, not reasons, but excuses not to work out. This is never about character. It is about how the brain responds to the signals around it. Your environment is the invisible director of your behavior. In one hospital experiment, simply placing water bottles in a more visible, easy-to-reach spot significantly increased water consumption. No restrictions, no motivational speeches, just environmental design. This proves something important. Discipline is not a power, it is a result. When the environment is right, the right behavior becomes inevitable. But changing your environment alone isn't enough. For a behavior to stick, it must become a habit, something the brain performs on autopilot. Once a habit starts, continuing it is easy. The hardest part is the first step. Studies show that initiating a behavior requires far more mental energy than sustaining it. That's why small steps create revolutionary results. Doing something for just 2 minutes sends a powerful message to your brain. I am someone who can do this. The brain records these small wins and reinforces them. Identity is built this way. The mind constantly seeks to confirm what it believes about itself. Someone who says I'm a hard worker will work. Someone who says I'm lazy will subconsciously repeat behaviors that prove that belief. Unfortunately, many people unknowingly program their own identity against themselves. The sentence "I have no discipline" is not a description, it's a self-sabotaging command. The real question is, who do I want to become? If you want to see yourself as someone who exercises, what would that person do today? If you want to see yourself as someone productive, how would that person act right now? Transformation begins with a single action and continues with the identity built around it. Disciplined people are not born powerful. They create systems that make the right actions easy. They don't rely on motivation. Motivation fades. Systems carry you forward. Look back at your past. How many times did you start something with high motivation? How many times did you quit when that motivation disappeared? How many times did you blame yourself, drift away from your goals, and lie awake at night wondering, is something wrong with me? Nothing has ever been wrong with you. You simply tried to move forward without understanding how your brain works. You treated willpower as the only fuel, when the real power lies in building an automatic system. The truth is simple. If you make the right behavior easier than the wrong one, your brain will choose it naturally. That's all. So don't force yourself to make huge leaps. Start with the smallest possible action. 1 minute, 1 repetition, 1 paragraph. The brain cannot resist these because they don't trigger its threat response. But these tiny steps, repeated, grow faster than you realize. And before you know it, not years from now, not even months from now, but much sooner, you will look back and barely recognize who you used to be. So what will you do today? Which single behavior will you make more visible, simpler, and more automatic? Will you place the book beside your bed? Put the phone in the other room? Lay out your workout clothes where you can't ignore them? Which microscopic change will set off a massive transformation in your life? Now you understand something crucial. Discipline is not about being strong, but about being smart. It's not about fighting difficulty but using the brain's natural tendencies to your advantage. Stop fighting your brain. Bring it to your side. Victory comes not from destroying the enemy, but from turning the enemy into an ally. In this life, too late does not exist. Every morning is a new chance handed to you. All you need to do is decide who you want to become and take the first step that person would take today. That step might be tiny. Maybe it's only 2 minutes. Maybe it's just one choice. But remember, who you will become is determined not by the size of that step, but by your willingness to repeat it. Because even the smallest step today can open a much bigger door tomorrow. Each repetition sends a message to your brain: I am changing. I am transforming. At first it will feel difficult. Your inner voice will tell you to quit. Your brain will pull you back toward the comfort zone. But when you continue, despite all of that, the very challenges that once scared you will slowly build your strength. Eventually, the behaviors that feel heavy today will become a natural part of who you are. As you begin keeping the promises you make to yourself, your confidence will grow. Those tiny steps will accumulate, and one day you will look around and ask, how did I get this far? And that moment will reveal the truth. Major transformations are never born from giant leaps, but from small, persistent steps. It doesn't matter how slow you move. What matters is that you don't stop. Even if you fall, you rise again. Choosing to continue is the purest form of courage. Every action you take for yourself is a break from your past and a step toward your future. Because taking a single step today makes you stronger tomorrow. Remember, what you do for yourself today becomes the hope of the person you will become. Now, the choice is yours. Will you remain a prisoner of your old programming, or will you become the engineer of your own mind? Quietly ask yourself, what small step will I make unavoidable today? The answer to that question will write your future. Because discipline appears naturally when the right system is built, and that system begins with the decision you make today. If this video sparked even a small shift inside you, now is the time to grow it, because moments like this are rare. Most of the time we move through life on autopilot, repeating the same days, the same habits, the same excuses. But every once in a while, something interrupts that loop. A sentence lands differently. A realization hits deeper than usual. And for a brief moment, you see yourself clearly not as who you've been, but as who you could become. That moment is fragile. It doesn't last long. The world will try to pull you back into old patterns. Your brain will look for comfort. Distractions will return. Doubt will whisper that this feeling will pass, just like all the others. And it will unless you choose to act on it. Real change never begins with dramatic decisions or overnight transformations. It begins quietly, almost invisibly, with awareness. With the decision to stop fighting yourself and start understanding how you work. With the willingness to design your life instead of blaming yourself for failing inside a system that was never built for your brain. Right now, you don't need more motivation. You don't need to feel ready. You don't need to have everything figured out. All you need is to stay connected to this way of thinking. To keep exposing yourself to ideas that challenge the old narrative that says you're lazy, broken, or undisciplined. Because once that narrative cracks, growth becomes possible. This is not about becoming perfect. It's about becoming intentional. About building awareness first, then systems, then identity. And that process doesn't happen in isolation. It happens through repetition, reinforcement, and reminders, especially on the days when you feel least inspired. Subscribe to the channel and stay with us on this journey.